Been in my zone, feel it still in my spirit, I've been on my own. Still just living my legend till my day's gone. Still been feeling grateful just for making it home. Giving me grace, feelings of God, let's give him some love. Giving me space, hold the applause, just give me a hug. If I said that I would catch you, would you fall for me? If you ain't heard from me lately, would you call for me? I'm in this ride like wow, I really came from nothing. I remember days, it was pain and suffering. Making it to brighter days was my main discussion. Now I'm making music daily and they saying they love it like wow. I came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing. Nipsey Hussle prolific, always knew I was gifted. Bumping Midnight Marauders, but serving biscuits for tips. And I hated having employment, started rapping in cafes and they would call me a poet. They tried to call me the savior, tried to call me the one. I called me the son, asking for help was calling they bluff. Calling me from a higher power, never give up. I looked inside the mirror, realizing that I got us, it was us. Cause it was us the whole time. People come and go, but it was us the whole time. It was us the whole time. People come and go, but I came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing. Leave the past in the past, but remember all. Even when I could've crashed, I considered y'all. Who I am, I get something, I'ma split it all. I seen it all, I did it all, I said it all. Back on the wall, I didn't fall, I stayed involved. And I'ma ride, that's if you call, no string attached. And when we shine, we all recline. I'm leaning back from out the mud, just like you was, let's bring it back. You came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing.
Yo, CUBA, salute.
What up, what up, what up?
What's going on with it?
Shit, man, must just trying to fix this real quick. Feedback I'm getting.
Yeah, I'm chilling. Getting my bell shit together, getting my bell something to eat for dinner. Today, my Lakers got another chance. They down 2-0. Your Knicks up 2-0.
That's right. So they got to put in some buckets, man.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
New York, salute.
Nikki, ¿cómo tú estás?
Hey, Val, close your door, baby. Close your door. This little nigga said, why? Close your door.
The fuck you mean close my door? I'm closing shit.
Right.
I ain't closing shit.
You can't close your door because you scared of monsters.
He said, nah, you come close this goddamn door. I ain't closing shit. Nikki, baby, how you enjoying the weather out there? I'm just waiting for people to pull up real quick. It's going to be a good show like yesterday. Yesterday was crazy. Eve James Salute. Oh, man. It's going to be another good one here. Another good one. Comfortable here. Waiting on black. What's going on, people? How y'all enjoying this weather? Hey, Eve, how you enjoying this weather, Eve? Fucking nice out there. It's beautiful.
All right, I'm back.
No.
I'm back. Eve, salute. Yeah, this shit right here crazy, bro.
Yeah, I just put the notification out, so just give it like about a couple of more minutes, and then we'll start it
Yeah,
up.
but hey, cool. You can't trust nobody. You hear me?
Did you not see I used to wear the shirt that says "Trust No One"?
It's crazy. How the fuck you can't trust nobody, bro? And this shit gonna make you mad. This shit pissed me the fuck off, bro. This shit gonna make you mad,
Oh,
man.
I came over here pissed off already. Now you really want to piss me off. I had a
Yeah,
bad day.
I ain't gonna lie to you, my G. This
I
gonna
had a
piss you off.
bad day. I had a bad day. I'm just home now. I'm smoking. I'm drinking. I'm relaxing. My dinner's coming up pretty soon. So
Yeah, this gonna piss you the fuck off. And I'm going to get into it. You know what I'm saying?
should I light up then? Should I start smoking now or should I smoke after?
That it's up to you. Do what you know what I'm saying?
I wish I could stand here and tell you that the world is going to get better. But I'm here to tell you that it's not.
At the free Master Mentors live event, you'll discover why the cannabis industry is one of the fastest growing businesses.
It's not. Evil has entered our community.
I must warn you, this case is horrifying. And if you're any kind of decent human being, the details will enrage you. The recent situation you're going to learn about here involves an innocent child. I've compiled every single piece of information I could find on this case into this video. My delivery of this knowledge will be raw and unfiltered. If this bothers you, find another channel. There is no need to traumatize yourself. Please stick around after the video finishes because I'd like to talk to you about something very important that isn't directly related to this case, but it is closely related to the topics we're about to discuss here. It's big, and I need you to hear what I have to say. But first, I'm Mr. Black, and this is the disturbing truth of finding Princess Kamari Holland. On December 13th, in Columbus, Georgia, at 1607 Bowman Street, 35-year-old mother of four, Christy Marie Sipple, called 911 at around 6:15 a.m. in the morning to report that her 5-year-old daughter, Kamari Holland, was missing. Christy stated that she woke up to find that her daughter had vanished and whoever took the little girl left the door open in the process. Sadly, Kamari Holland was later pronounced dead at 11:15 p.m. that evening, less than 10 minutes away, in a cold, abandoned house just over the border across the Chattahoochee River in the 1100 block of 15th Avenue in Phoenix City, Alabama. The 5-year-old's body was sent for an autopsy where they hope to recover DNA evidence that can help solidify a verdict later on. In an emotional, teary-eyed statement made with WTVM-TV, Christy Sipple, who also goes by the name Christy Hoskins, told the company that, quote, "She was my life. I lived for her daily. She was my only girl. I have 3 boys. And her. She was just the sweetest girl in the world. You could not harm that little girl because she was so innocent. She was so smart. She was perfect." During the WTVM annual toy drive, Christy Sipple stopped by with a car full of her daughter's toys and said, "I'm Kamari Holland's mommy, and she would want nothing in the world but to donate her toys to another child that was in need because she was a very helping child." Police are said to have zeroed in on surveillance of the intersection around the house, quickly identifying the suspect. Then 37-year-old Jeremy Williams was arrested the same day as the 5-year-old's disappearance and promptly charged with the murder of Kamari Holland. He reportedly used to live at the Phoenix City address where the little girl was found. She had been strangled to death. Information provided to authorities had led police to the Bamboo Hotel where Jeremy and his uncle were staying. They had only arrived roughly 30 minutes prior to his arrest. Williams is said to be a regular at the hotel where he may or may not sell drugs in order to support his own habit. His uncle is not thought to be connected to the murder at this time, as he was seemingly picked up shortly before the bust. And Jeremy Williams, well known to law enforcement, was reportedly out on bond at the time of Kamari's murder. On December 14th, police investigated Jeremy's official home on Dozier Street in Columbus. What they found there remains unknown. Jeremy also may have actually been the one that led investigators to the 5-year-old's body. I'm simply not sure at this time. But here's what we do know. Jeremy Williams had a history. On August 1st of 2021, Jeremy Williams was arrested in Muskogee County on charges of simple battery, family violence, and third-degree cruelty to children, 2 misdemeanors that he pled not guilty to. And while he was never convicted as far as I can see, it seems that in this specific case, he was accused of slapping his wife in the face in front of a child. While certainly not very Jesus of him, it doesn't make him a murderer. But if we dig a little deeper, we find more disturbing allegations stretching back to 2009 in Marcel County, sorry if I didn't pronounce it right, when Jeremy was charged with aggravated child abuse. Hold on to your heart. This is the part when the severity of the disturbing nature of this case heightens. Jeremy Williams was accused of dipping a 3-year-old boy's body into a pot of boiling water from the waist down, obviously causing the child serious burns. But Williams claimed the boy accidentally pulled the water on top of himself, and after 3 years of litigation, a jury acquitted Jeremy in 2012 due to lack of evidence.
Talk to me, CUBA.
Speechless so far.
Your voice got a lot of reverb on it.
Is it a little better now?
Yeah, a little bit better. And what you said?
I said speechless. Like,
They said he dipped a little boy's body in fucking boiling hot water, and then told the police that the little boy poured the water on himself. Either way, is that not child neglect? How did the little boy even get a pot of boiling water?
neglect or endangerment.
A lot of reverb back off on feedback from me, CUBA. When I talk, I hear me back off you. Make sure you got that YouTube app closed. All right, you good. I don't hear me now.
Yeah, I don't have it.
But yeah, it isn't. I mean, somebody in the chat, you know what I'm saying? I know it's only 4 people down there, but somebody in the chat, please tell me, is that not child neglect? If you're
neglect, it's endangerment. Fuck you mean neglect? That's leaving the child alone and just
well, leaving the child alone is child endangerment, but the child neglect. Well, I guess that's child endangerment too. But child neglect definitely for you. You know what I'm saying? But let me get back into this. But that
wasn't his son. That wasn't the 3-year-old kid. Was not his son.
No, that was another child.
By his girlfriend?
I don't know. It says aggravated child abuse by submerging a 3-year-old boy in a pot of boiling water. Acquitted in 2012. Simple battery, family violence, and third-degree cruelty to children. Charged, no conviction. So that's 2 that he got away with. Let's go.
And as if that wasn't disturbing enough, when I put down my shovel and started really diving into the past of Jeremy Williams, I found more information that really stained my mind. Police in North Pole, Alaska, have reportedly reopened a murder case from 2005 where a 1-month-old baby was murdered. She died from blunt force trauma. They think she was beaten to death. Her name was Nadia Njny Williams. And as you probably guessed, her father was Jeremy Tremaine Williams.
Keeping an eye on Columbus nearly 2 full days after the body of a previously missing 5-year-old was found, authorities returned to the street today where 5-year-old Kamari Holland was last seen alive. Investigators appeared to be searching a house on Bowman Street in Columbus shortly before 5 o'clock this evening. Several unmarked law enforcement vehicles could be seen at a home on that street. Bowman Street is the area where Kamari Holland reportedly went missing in the early morning hours of Monday, December 13th. Her body was found later that night at an abandoned house on 15th Avenue in Phoenix City. We're learning new details tonight about the man charged with capital murder in connection with Holland's death. 37-year-old Jeremy Williams has a history of arrests, but no convictions that News 3 could find. He was charged with aggravated child abuse in Russell County in 2009 after allegedly immersing a 3-year-old boy in boiling water. A jury acquitted him in 2012. Williams was arrested again this August in Columbus and charged with simple battery and third-degree.
Pause that. So he went to court for that one. Black, you muted, Black.
Oh yeah, I said you heard them. They acquitted him.
So he was innocent then?
I'm not, bro. That's his daughter.
So only because, but when you found guilty or innocent by the court, is that the real truth?
Hell no. I mean, it's just too much.
How does jury? I mean, like
too much child endangerment when it comes to this dude.
I mean, they when he went to trial or to court, they didn't bring up his rap sheet and show them that he's responsible for all these bullshit that is happening.
But see, you got to remember, CUBA, this shit ain't happened. He going backwards. He went from 2021. Now he going backwards to 2009, 2000. He's going backwards. So none of that shit that we saw ain't happened yet. That's the results of them not locking his ass up then. That somebody's baby just, I don't even want to dig into it like that. But it's going backwards, bro. Lola Montana, salute, Queen. He's going backwards. You feel what I'm saying? It's backwards. The timeline is backwards.
I need to smoke.
Cruelty to children. A police report alleges a minor child witnessed Williams slap his wife in the face. Williams entered a not guilty plea in state court just last week. At a news conference yesterday, Russell County Sheriff Heath Taylor said Williams was also the suspect in the death of a 1-year-old in Alaska, but he was never charged in connection with that death. There are ongoing investigations into Holland's murder in Columbus and in Russell County. Yesterday, Sheriff Taylor said he will not rule out additional charges.
There are address links to Jeremy in Alaska at the Eielson Air Force Base, where Jeremy is said to have lived with Nadia's mother while she worked on the base. Jeremy was originally considered a suspect in the case, but investigators couldn't find enough evidence to convict him. So the case of 1-month-old Nadia Williams went cold until now. Furthering severe allegations towards Jeremy Williams, a police incident report obtained by News Leader 9 states that a 31-year-old unidentified female claims Jeremy Williams sodomized her the night before Kamari Holland's body was discovered in Phoenix City.
We can't save you from getting tagged in a wipeout video, but we... We start tonight with breaking news. We're learning disturbing new
Wax
details
dog salute,
about a
King.
new sexual assault case involving the man accused of killing a 5-year-old Phoenix City girl. Now, according to a Columbus police incident report obtained by News Leader 9, a 31-year-old woman claims Jeremy Williams sodomized her the night before Kamari Holland's body was found. The woman told police it happened at Williams' home on Dozier Street on December 12th. According to the report, Williams called the adult victim by Kamari's name during the assault and told her he had taught a 5-year-old how to have oral sex. The following day, Kamari's mother reported her missing. She was found that night in a vacant home previously occupied by Williams.
The unidentified woman claims the assault took place at Williams' home on Dozier Street on December 12th. She says she ended up at the accused man's house after having an argument with her boyfriend. With nowhere to go, she reached out to a friend who put her in touch with Jeremy. But while in his house, she started to get an uneasy feeling about him. But when she tried to leave, Williams allegedly blocked the door with a deep freezer before grabbing the woman from behind and forcing her to perform sexual acts on him. Bizarrely, she claims Williams called her Kamari's name during the attack and confessed to her that he taught the 5-year-old how to perform oral sex. My blood's boiling. The victim explains in the report that the only way she could escape was to tell Williams where he could obtain drugs. Williams left the house with the victim and went to the store where Jeremy allowed her to use the bathroom, but he made her leave behind her phone and belongings first. Luckily for her, she had a second phone on her that she used to call for help while she locked herself in the bathroom. She remained inside until Williams left the area. So how on earth could someone like Jeremy Williams gain access to another child? How was he able to set his sights on 5-year-old Kamari Holland? Well, that is where this story will turn and swiftly kick you in the balls of your heart. You see, Christy Sipple may not be the innocent young mother she led us all to believe she was. There's information linking Christy and Jeremy to some kind of relationship, possibly sexual, and possibly drug-based. And it looks like Christy's not thought to be an award-winning mom. As a matter of fact, Kamari Holland's father, Corey Holland, had custody of the 5-year-old at the time. Christy reportedly only saw her on the weekends, and that was supposed to be supervised. She also previously went to court to be charged with abuse of a fetus for allegedly taking drugs while pregnant with her youngest son. Due to health reasons and COVID, this separate court case has reportedly been postponed until later this year. But I also read that Sipple is facing a failure to appear charge for a felony case regarding the chemical endangerment of a child back in 2018. I'm not sure if this is the same case or not, but I thought it was worth noting.
I'm Kamari Holland's mommy, and she wouldn't want nothing in the world but to donate her toys to another little child that was in need because she was a very healthy child. Oh, she looked like such a sweet. She was a very sweet child. She was beautiful. Sweet soul. Thank you. And this is, I seen this and I touched my heart, so I stopped. That's what she was, mommy. Let's help that, mommy. She's like that. She's like that. We were at the gas station one time and we seen a family out there, and one of the little girls didn't have shoes on, and she said, "Mommy, we can help them, mommy, because I have so many pair of shoes at home, mommy. Let's give them my shoes, mommy." And of course, we gave them her shoes because she's that caring. She had a heart. She had a spirit that she's been here before, and she was a blessing. She is a blessing.
CUBA, do it seem like she acting to you?
Where's the tears?
It just seemed like she acting for you, for your baby to be dead, your 5-year-old daughter. Like you giving her,
running, her eyes ain't no tearing up, nothing.
Like, yeah, I just know me. I probably couldn't even do the news interview if something happened to my daughter or any of my kids. Back to this shit crazy.
How are you coping?
I'm coping. I'm making it. The media's making me look like I'm an evil person, but I'm not. I'm a mommy, and I did not have nothing to do with this. She was my life. I lived for her daily. She was my only girl. I had 3 boys and her.
I see why she look like she acting now. They already done accused this bitch of you know what I'm saying? They probably done been putting the pressure on her, so she's trying to clear her name. That's the only reason she's doing this.
Was she your youngest?
She was no, I have one more under her. I have my son under her. And it's hard. It's hard. I don't know if I'm coming or I'm doing, but I'm doing it for her.
Do you have any support? Do you have people on your side? Someone's helping you?
Ain't nobody on my side. They didn't even tell me about the blue release today.
All around you, salute.
So will you get to decide that, or?
I don't think so. I think that's all Dad had custody of her.
Okay.
But you know what? I have my peace with her, and she's here in my heart, and that's all that matters.
Nah.
You're absolutely right.
Nah.
I can't even fathom.
Nah. I have my peace with her. That's all that matters. She's right here in my. Come on, CUBA. Nah, I ain't feeling that, bro. I ain't feeling that.
Than what you might be going through.
Oh, Romeo says salute,
please know that our hearts and prayers are with
you.
you.
So can't nobody hear you.
You know, we cover all kinds of news, but for whatever reason, just because of what happened, it has really hit hard for a lot of people.
And that's all you see over social media is her face. She was so loved. She was so loved.
Now she lived in Phoenix City.
Yes, she lived with Dad in Phoenix City, and she was with me. That Sunday I picked her up, and he prayed on her. I can't really talk about it. There's a gag order.
Okay, and we're not going to try to ask you to talk about that. Is her school doing anything?
I'm not sure. She was in school for like literally 3 weeks and then got kicked out because of coronavirus. Somebody tested positive in class. So we decided not to send her back, but she was so smart. She was just learning how to spell her name. She'd see a K somewhere. She's like, Mom, that's Kamari. She was the best little girl.
Where's the tears at, bitch?
I swear.
Like, where the fuck is the tears at, bitch?
You can tell her nothing.
Nothing. Not wiping her face, not wiping her nose, nothing. She's just saying it with like a hood. Mom.
You doing too much smiling, bro. I can't smile if my child dead, bro. Ain't nothing to smile about. Not even the memories ain't making me smile.
Oh God, you could not harm her.
She's making me cry harder. Fuck wrong with you?
Like, you could not harm that little girl because she's so innocent. So smart.
Was she kidnapped from the house?
Cool, we about to find out.
Okay.
My heart aches.
I don't know. I didn't even see this much of it.
Prayers are with you. I know Tony gave you her card.
Yes. I've dropped off some presents and I still have some more. I will bring because that's what she would want.
That's definitely what she would want. And is there anything that you want to say to our viewers about
life's short? Definitely keep your loved ones close.
What are you talking about, bitch?
And I'm innocent. I had nothing to do with my daughter's disappearance.
Oh my God, bro.
I would never. She was my life.
Did you hear that, bro? I'm innocent. I had nothing to do with my daughter. That's what you doing this shit for. Who the fuck gives away those toys are the last memories that she had with her child. Who just automatically give them shits away? Like she don't want no memory of her.
I smell something funny. I don't know that reaction. I read that body language.
Exactly. Like, whoever can do that is just disturbing. Very sick in the head.
Thank you so much.
No.
Look, I appreciate you. Thank you, sis.
Thank you.
Navon's business travel platform, it completely ruined my life. See, I've been in the great.
We, at this point, we believe that the mother and the offender did have a relationship, not from a dating perspective, but did know each other. The mother has been spoke to. We're going to speak to her again. I don't know how she's going to turn out, to be honest with you. She may be perfectly fine.
She may not be, but that's just part of the investigation.
On December 28th, Christy was arrested at the Circle K on Victory Drive at around 1 p.m. with the help of federal agents. And get ready for that heart ball kick, because here it comes. According to recent court records, Christy Sipple and Jeremy Williams came to an agreement to sell or rent out Kamari for sexual abuse means. The exact amount the child was sold for, to my knowledge, has not been disclosed. But the judges presiding over the case have extended a gag order in all directions. So what you hear in this video will more than likely be all the information we'll get for a while. Kamari's father, Corey Holland, stated,
Bruh.
She was in it.
This bitch rented her daughter out to this nigga so this nigga can sexually abuse her, bruh.
Nah.
This bitch rented her child. Who the fuck could you trust if you can't trust your own mother?
Not even your own mother. That's sick to the fucking. So it was sexual, or it was slavery, or for what? For the drugs that she wanted? An agreement of what?
I ain't even got that far yet, Cooper. We ain't got that far yet.
This got me pissed.
Bro, who the fuck rents their child out for sexual? She got to be for drugs. Ain't no way.
You can't just be normal and say, "Here, take my daughter, 5-year-old."
Hey, bro, we were just talking about being single parents of autistic children yesterday. Me, Frankie, and Yankee on Cutthroat Channel. You know the shit that we go through for our children, bro? Renting my fucking child out ain't never ran across my mind. Who the fuck rents their child out? Let me get back to the story, bro.
Quote, the amount of pain Christy is caused by
that just came
to an agreement to sell Victory Drive at around 1 p.m. with the help of federal agents. And get ready for that heart ball kick, because here it comes. According to recent court records, Christy Sipple and Jeremy Williams came to an agreement to sell or rent out Kamari for sexual abuse means. The exact amount the child was sold for, to my knowledge, has not been disclosed. But the judges presiding over the case have extended a gag order in all directions. So what you hear in this video will more than likely be all the information we'll get for a while. Kamari's father, Corey Holland, stated, quote, the amount of pain Christy has caused by ripping Kamari out of our lives will never cease. We're glad to see that she's been arrested. We are one step closer to justice for Kamari. We hope that justice is served. Christy should receive whatever the maximum penalty she can get. She's a monster. A real mother protects and would die for her children.
That's a fact.
Christy is a monster.
That's a fucking
My
fact.
family and I will continue to wrestle with the loss of losing our angel, Kamari. When talking about Christy Sipple, Russell County Sheriff Heath Taylor said, she's been charged with murder during the course of kidnapping, murder during the course of rape, murder during the course of sodomy, and human trafficking. And a human trafficking warrant obtained by WRBL states that Christy, on or about December 13th of 2021, did knowingly subject another person to labor servitude or sexual servitude. She did agree with another person to pay her for sexual intercourse and sodomy with her minor child. It's also alleged that Jeremy Williams may face charges of capital murder, kidnapping, capital murder during rape, capital murder during sodomy, and production of child pornography. And to top it all off, I also heard a rumor that Williams is being charged with abuse of a corpse as well. Christy Sipple says, quote, I'm a mommy. I did not have nothing to do with this. To which I agree. I believe you, Christy. I believe that you in fact didn't have nothing to do with what happened to your innocent daughter. And while innocent until proven guilty, and that's something I truly believe in, I also believe that you and Jeremy will be convicted in a court of law where you'll face the possibility of execution, something I think you both will enjoy. I know I will. It's a horrifying story, the death of a child, the sexual violation of a 5-year-old. No matter how many times something like this happens, to most of us, it's a level of unfamiliar evil, the actions of monsters. And if you ask me my theory, it's just a hunch. But I believe Kamari Holland was murdered before the 31-year-old female victim was assaulted on December 12th. It might even be possible that the little girl had been a victim of abuse for longer than we realize.
CUBA opinion. Talk to me. I am a school teacher for children with autism, and I tell you every day is a new challenge. Facts. Like this is crazy, bro.
This shit got me pissed. All that shit she was crocodile tearing, talking about I don't know who did this to my child. I don't know this, I don't know that. But at the same time, you was just, here, take this, hold my daughter, give me some. Man, that's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
A 5-year-old though, how as a mother? I mean, I'm a father. How the fuck does it look like me giving my child? Man, listen, man, these people are weird. People are crazy these days, man. You can't.
That's crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. It's sad on different levels, bro.
And I don't believe in abuse and graping. I'm just saying graping the word because I don't want to use that other word. But the same way that child died, Black, I think she deserved the same way. The same way that child died, she deserved to die the same fucking way.
Bro, if her child would have survived, that bitch deserved death for selling her child, bro. Her dying wasn't no damage to that child. That child would have found somewhere. Anybody was a better parent to that child than her.
That's it.
That bitch dying would have been a blessing to that child.
The shit ain't over either, right? The video ain't over.
He basically going, you know, he got his questions. So I'm gonna let him get and ask his questions.
Yeah, wax dogs. That's a fact. Like that's man. I don't know, man. That's back in the days type of savage. You know, had no remorse for a living thing, and not just that. What makes it worse is that's your own what you birth. You know, for a mother and a father is different. You held that baby
She
in
was
your
with her
stomach.
the night she went missing, and when
Kamari meant the world to me. Like, I would never be the same from this day on. But with all my family and friends, I guess they'll keep me strong. But Kamari is everything to me. And now she gone.
Her pranksters, she used to do all kinds of prankster stuff to her brothers and her mother and all of us.
Where's
She
the
was
father?
an angel, and now she will live as our angel.
You said what?
Where's the father?
That was him. That was the father right there.
Wait. Rewind that back.
That's the father right there.
Okay, let me hear it one more time. See what he got to say about this bullshit.
Kamari meant the world to me. Like, I would never be the same from this day on. But with all my family and friends, I guess they'll keep me strong. But Kamari is everything to me. And now she gone.
Her pranksters, she used to do all kinds of prankster stuff to her brothers and her mother and all of us. She was an angel, and now she will live as our angel.
I had a lady friend that knew her very well. She was with her the night she went missing, and when she gave Kamari hug, she never imagined that this would be the last time that she would see her alive, you know.
It's unbearable. It's like, it makes your stomach hurt. It hurts your heart. It's so overwhelming. Remember that big smile on her face. Give prayers for the family, praying for their support and their strength during this time of their bereavement. I pray that the Lord stay with them and keep them strong. That we're really gonna miss them. We love her. Raquel definitely love her. Right? You want to say something to Kamari?
Yeah, she was my cousin, and all the smiles she gave me, she made me laugh.
I will never forget you, princess. I will forever to keep you relevant in this life. Love you.
I watched the police.
Your thoughts, Cuba? You wanted to hear the father talk. You heard what he had to say.
Yeah, I heard what he had to say, but another thing too, like, if this child was getting abused, like I said, where was the father? 5-year-old child. My granddaughter is.
They explained that during the WitchCon, they was explaining that the father had custody of the little girl. The mother only get to see her during the weekends, right? But the mother's supposed to be supervised, so it must be the grandmother's supposed to be around, the aunt, somebody else supposed to be there while she got the
from his family.
No, from her. Because you have to be supervised visit doesn't always mean somebody from my side got to be there. It could be your parent, your mother, your aunt, somebody that is supervised over you, somebody that's over you that stay there with you while you with the child. You know what I'm saying? Say that, you know, you live with your mother or you live with some, you know what I'm saying, and you got your child. Your mother could be your supervisor. So while you with it, or you can't, you know what I mean?
You got me confused. Is it supervised as the visit, or is it overnight stay?
It could be overnight. The visit could be overnight.
Two different things, Black. Either they spend 4 to 5 hours. My friend used to go through this. He goes and picks up his daughter from a location where they're supposed to pick her up.
Yeah, visitation can mean visitation can mean overnight too. When a parent gets visitation, they can get weekends, they can get summers, and they also can get hours, like you just said. It can be a couple of hours with somebody else there. That's also supervised visitation.
No,
but once a parent is
stay there. That's what I was trying to figure out. Does the baby supposed to stay there overnight? Because
there's varieties of ways visitation works. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that, but you
right. So her visitation must have been overnight. It must have been the whole weekend because he said she had the weekend. So I'm pretty sure he wasn't gonna bring her somewhere for a couple of hours, leave, then come back tomorrow for a couple of hours. Like that don't make sense. Visitation don't work like that.
Nah, it does happen like that.
Nah, visitation don't work like that. They not gonna make you bring a child 2 times. Nah, they don't do that.
They do. They do.
I've never had to deal with that. Never. If I got visitation, even if I got a short stay, it's for 1 day. It's not for 2 days back to back. Nothing like that's not what they do.
You have to bring her back to the location before a certain time.
The next day, 2 days in a row.
The same day.
No, what I'm saying is, 1 day. But she said they said that she had her visitation was for the weekend. So that means she had plural days. Right?
My boy used to pick her up. He used to pick her up Saturday and Sunday. He used to have spent 5 hours with her only and bring her back. That used to drive him.
I've never heard of that. You know what I'm saying? I've never heard of that. So I'm not saying that you're lying because I just never heard of that.
No, but
I heard of parents having visitation over the weekend. I mean, you drop the kid off on Friday, you go pick him up on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's supervised, that means somebody got to be with you while you're with the child.
Yeah, Wax Dog, I understand that, man. But you know what? It's the reality, man. I'd rather hear some shit like this than oh, fuck your mama, this, who's this? You know that other bullshit.
I just want the world to be aware of what the fuck going on. Why we ain't hear about this shit until now? You know what I'm saying? Like this shit should have been global. This woman sold her fucking child to her child's killer.
Same way like we ain't hear the one from yesterday.
You feel what I'm saying? But in his defense, the father's defense, like I said, their mother had visitation. So that's where it went wrong at, when she was with the mother. I mean, this shit just sad, bro. And I got a 10-year-old daughter, Wax Dog, and I got an 8-year-old son. So you know, we all on that same type of shit. But we gonna protect ours. I'm gonna die for mine. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
That's a fact. I live my life already.
Cuz I appreciate it. Word up. That's a fact, bro. That shit crazy right there. That shit saddens me, bro. Like that shit weakens me, bro, as a person, bro, as a human, bro. That shit weakens me, bro. To see that we have parents that will really like do anything for fucking, like, drugs is the fucking damnation of the earth, my nigga. And no knock to nobody that ever had to, you know, do what they had to do to get money. You had to feed. No knock, but damn, I wish it was another way, bro. I wish it was another way, bro, because that shit right there, bro, that shit destroys communities. That shit destroys people individually, inside out, bro.
Why your mother didn't open her legs and do what she had to do? Why
He
she didn't do
get that pussy, my nigga. You not understanding? This man got a child assault charges dating way back before he even knew this woman.
But that's the fucking.
He killed his own fucking daughter.
Yeah, it said it too.
Imagine what he did to her.
Allegedly, because they said that the court found him not guilty.
He got acquitted.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
His own fucking child, bro. He killed his own child. Fuck what the court said. I'm saying he did it. This is the court of public opinion, motherfucker. He did it. He killed his own fucking daughter. And then he tried to boil another little boy.
Again, he got a what?
And then he did this shit to he beat up on his wife. And he beat up on his wife and had child abuse charges with that case too. So he has a history of violating children.
So once again,
what bitch want to lay with you? Fuck nigga, what bitch want? I don't.
His own people. Now you think if he would have done it to little white girls or something like that, you think he would have been acquitted the first time?
You kill your daughter, you try to boil your girlfriend's son, then you motherfucking get married and beat the shit out the baby that you and your wife got together, and also beat the shit out your wife, and then on top of that, you out there selling drugs or using drugs, and you meet a white girl that's on drugs, and you convince her to sell you her fucking child.
Something is completely off there, like.
And it gotta be more to the case, because I saw a story where it said that she got paid $2,500 for the baby.
Let this shit play.
This shit is crazy, bro.
A straight answer as to when the poor child was actually murdered. They said it was so cold in the abandoned in this case. I watched the police press conference on this case. They couldn't give a straight answer as to when the poor child was actually murdered. They said it was so cold in the abandoned house that it might affect pinpointing details like that. That poor innocent kid. And that horrible man and woman.
Look at that baby, bro.
I want you to remember something. I just read out charges printed in the news in black and white, and I disclosed public information about this case. Because of that, YouTube will now suppress and restrict this video, but I don't give a fuck. The truth about what happened to this little innocent 5-year-old girl simply must be told. We have a right to know about the dangers our children face, especially knowing that people that commit crimes like this have a tendency to get out of prison on parole and go on living a normal life. Sometimes these monsters can even bag an insanity plea and skip jail altogether. Then, as we all know, they end up right back on the street with a clean record and sometimes even a taxpayer-funded witness protection scheme in their court. So YouTube, I think it's fitting that we discuss the actions of the demons that walk around us. These details aren't fun. They aren't entertaining. They're outrageous and infuriating to attempt to comprehend, but the truth is simply necessary. We must remember Kamari Holland and honor her innocence by never letting her assailants forget what they did to her. And if they ever find them.
So capital murder and the course of a kidnapping, capital murder and the course of a sodomy, capital murder and the course of rape, child pornography, and something to a corpse. The mother got felony murder in the course of a kidnapping, felony murder in the course of sodomy, felony murder in the course of rape, and human trafficking.
Themselves walking among us. I'd like the following 2 words to ring in their mind constantly when they're in our presence. They know. Because we do. We know what you did. And when justice fails to meet our expectations, we will never let you forget. I'm Mr. Black, and this is the disturbing truth.
Wow. Well, y'all,
I know you finished.
Got it. Wax Dog said, then they put a gag order because they don't want the people to know how deep the rabbit in the hole goes. That's a fact, bro. Like Wax, that shit blow my mind, bro. That shit just like to even just to go through YouTube and just to even find psychotic and sadistic fucking stories like this, bro. Like who the fuck does this? Sell your child? Really? That's what we had with the on our children. You got feedback, Cody. Like that's crazy. But nevertheless, that's where we at in this world. This type of shit don't make national news. They keep shit like this hidden. You feel me? Why? I don't want to throw race on top of anything, but it's clearly to see the girl was half black and the father was black. Maybe he didn't push it hard enough. Maybe he didn't try to bring awareness to the story enough, like another father would. Because I know me, you know what I'm saying? If I wouldn't have been in jail by now, you know what I'm saying? Let's just happen to say they would have caught the killer and the mother, because they say they locked him up the same day that the mother made the phone call. But if they saying they can't tell how long the body been there, then that how the fucking long did it take the mother to make the phone call? And first of all, how the fuck did the baby even get out the mother's? I'm done with that story, right? Because right, LaBelle, there is no way that baby even got out of the mother's care, her custody. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck did the baby even get with the dude? And then who the fuck, like, oh my God. It's been a great one, y'all. Not really. I'm about to watch these games. NFL draft coming on later. I appreciate everybody for coming through, rocking with us for this story. With short one, we'll be back on later. I don't know, maybe if CUBA going back on. You know what I'm saying? You will see a flyer or something, but like I said, appreciate y'all. New Jersey, New York connection, CUBA Del Bronx, Black to the P.
Been in my